All right. Let's watch Keem's documentary. Wings of Redemption and Boogie 298, in case you didn't know, they're going to be boxing each other, which seems like it would be very entertaining, at least in my opinion. You know, Wings, mainly from like the Call of Duty Modern Warfare era of YouTube. Boogie, just mainly a YouTube like guy known as just like being Francis and other characters. Both morbidly obese, right? Morbidly obese, both e-beggars. And if you were to ask my genuine opinion, I'd say the e-begging is far worse.
This is Wings of Redemption. And
being morbidly obese doesn't affect me, you know what I mean? You're going to be e-begging.
this is Boogie.
Doesn't affect me either, but
988. And if you know either one of these individuals,
I know them both personally,
Keem.
Thank you.
To watch this documentary. I know you're watching every second. But if you don't know them, let me explain to you
Look, Ika has his
why
Mountain Dew.
a simple tweet that I put out suggesting that we were in talks to have these two box each other went absolutely viral, getting 5 million views.
How many likes did it get, Keem? That's all that matters. It's Twitter.
Why the fuck is this happening? Because it's a circus event.
Charlie, listen. Every YouTube influencer boxing event is a circus event. That's like it's just in there, okay? And even when they take it seriously, like Creator Clash did, you get like one of those instances where Chris Ray-Gun now has to fight somebody much taller, much more athletic than them because they kicked out Froggy Fresh. They still, if I was Chris, I'd be like, you know what, man? Forget it. I'd rather not fight somebody much taller and stronger than me. Thanks.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'll probably watch it.
I just don't understand why YouTubers
I'm very curious
that do influencer boxing won't take advantage of their charisma. They never do that. They want to turn it into this super serious thing, and it's like, if you're going to continue to box after that, so be it. You can still like use your charisma to make people want to watch you. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of, I know that Creator Clash doesn't allow banter for some reason, or rivalries, I guess, but it is what it is.
to see how this unfolds. These are two lol cows.
True.
You have to keep that in mind. And they know that. They're self-aware. But winning this fight is a huge step in a direction away from a lol cow.
That's true. Wait, is this a Urban Dictionary's definition? A person in or group of people laughed at for actions that they take despite not trying to be funny. They may try to take themselves seriously, but are often milked for laughs, with or without knowledge, or with or without their knowledge. Sorry, I'm a little zooted. Reading is hard. Teams like the Browns, Oilers, Redskins, and Grizzlies are some of the greatest locales in over the past decade in the world of sports. Interesting that somebody would use like NFL teams for their example. I like how he actually gave me enough time.
Francis and a user by the name of COD Noob Killer 36420 asked me today if I would show off my Nerf collection.
That's right, just dance, gonna be okay, go fuck yourself.
Boogie started his career on
I'm gonna be honest, you know, he was from that era of YouTube where like you could really do anything, and I respect it. You know what I mean? He could just be a goofy dude.
YouTube making France's videos, a character he played that would rage, smash the Christmas tree, smash an Xbox or something. He even
Broke
had
a lot
this
of stuff,
one video where he acted like he was hacked in World of Warcraft. It went absolutely viral, getting a shout out from Ray William Johnson at the time.
He put in all that work, but then a video of him just jumping into a pool with the title like "Fat Guy Jumps in Pool" got the most views. Unfortunate.
However,
but Francis
as
is a
he
big
was
character,
making
man.
these
Literally this video.
videos, he was getting insecure because the comments were all thinking that's who he really was.
Hey guys, it's me, Francis. I know I look weird right now. It's because I got my camera mount set up here.
So Boogie started making different videos covering all different topics on the internet, showing the audience that he wasn't actually the Francis person.
A lot of you say that I inspire you, and I think that's amazing. But there's somebody out there who inspires me, and his name is Diamond Dallas Page.
Unfortunately, by oversharing who he really was, it opened him up to even...
Yeah, always lie to your audience. I haven't told a single truth in the entire time I've been uploading videos, and I've got over 1,000. I have over 1,000 videos, and I've lied every single one.
more
I'm not even a guy.
bullying online.
Validated so much of the pain that has been inside of me.
Why would you ever record this? A man cries in secrecy. You understand? You know what I mean? In the shower, locked away, late at night, no one's up. You know, you've just had a nightcap, a little tear. Maybe you've seen one one exception, okay? Your child was just born. You're first. You're crying during your second. Relax, dude. You know better. You're trained. You're a professional now. The first child, you're allowed a single tear, but wrap it up.
For example, many of these bullies would constantly make up rumors that his wife at the time was cheating on him. And then when he publicly announced that they were getting a divorce,
It was actually him the
fuel
entire
that
time.
the bullies need to go in full force.
It was pretty great being public with that because we shared all of the really good parts of our life. But just like anywhere else or anyone else on social media, I did not show the bad times. And
Didn't he get divorced after he got new teeth and he got lap band surgery or something like
our
that?
marriage was far from perfect.
Over the last decade, the bullying got so extreme and so insane that one of these bullies showed up at Boogie's house to harass him in real life.
Frank?
Boogie came out with a firearm and shot a warning shot
Fire the warning shot now.
God.
to scare.
Oh, bad idea. Bad idea, Boogie. I know you had to have taken classes, right? You have the gun. I know you probably took the classes. That's like one of the basic things, you know? Don't aim it at somebody unless you intend to shoot them, you know? Also, trigger discipline. Don't randomly shoot into the air. Don't do that. It has to come back down somewhere, Boogie.
Scare the bully away, but instead, Boogie got arrested for shooting the gun in city limits.
For those of you wondering why I haven't been in social media, it is because I was in fact charged because of that incident that happened last September when a stalker came to my house.
Even with all this, Boogie's done pretty good financially on the YouTube
I'm
platform.
finally rich.
But after
He was finally rich after he gambled all of his money in Bitcoin, and then he lost it all. It's like a rotational thing, He's broke, he's not broke. It's crazy because I've seen YouTubers that get less views than Boogie gets, and they still make good money. They just have, they must have a really great business sense. Like they get all the right sponsors, they invest properly.
a divorce and after losing a lot of money in crypto,
then you have your
currently,
dark side
Boogie's
Phils.
on the verge of losing his home.
but I put my money in the crypto
You see what I'm
market in
saying?
the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything.
Crypto.
That sucks. That really sucks.
Apparently he made a lot of money from crypto at some
It is
point,
what
and he
is,
just
though.
ruined it.
Like I've come to terms with it, but I need to get back to work. I have some savings, but they're going quickly. And if
Right.
I
Why are they
don't
going
start
quickly?
live streaming and making content and getting ad revenue,
From what I understand, his house was like $300,000. You didn't. I'm trying to pay down that bad boy fast. I don't know.
and stuff again, I'm gonna lose everything. And I definitely do not want to do that.
And we had A and B.
Here we go, baby.
And they were trapped at C, and I got back there with.
I would think that Wings would win this one. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. I would think that Wings would win this one. I almost said Wings would win this one.
With a Winchester 1200, and the guy would just keep spawning there.
I brought up that I'm a little zooted, right? Just maybe a smidge.
I ended up killing him
My mouth is-
27 times because somebody kept popping up there.
Wings of Redemption was one of the first Call of Duty YouTubers. And at the time, everybody had horrible quality videos.
Yeah, every video sounded like he was recording from his
Device
phone.
Known as a dazzle. Wings had a huge advantage over his competitors because he had a Hauppauge HD, and its video quality was much better. He would upload videos to YouTube with his
This was like amazing quality back in the day. Oh my God, you can barely see what's happening. You would literally get clowned on for releasing a video
Call
like
of
this
Duty
now.
gameplays and then tell life stories over them.
I've heard people with genuinely good audio, but like they say whenever they say their plosives, it goes off, and somebody will be like, "It's really unprofessional. I couldn't stand watching this." It's like y'all would not have survived early YouTube where everyone's mic was like a Turtle Beach. Like it was just the headset. They were with the Turtle Beach. They thought it was nice. It sounded nice. The headset, the actual microphone, sounded like trash. They would use that recording videos.
Oh man, I'm back and I'm here to save you from some dog.
This was considered high quality.
Boy, Wings of Redemption.
Wings became so successful that he became a
very
machinima
similar
director, which was a big deal back in the day.
I think people think I have this anger issue. I don't have anger issues.
Cameras
He
reversed.
was so successful that he started a podcast known as PKA
PKA.
with
Painkiller
FPS
already.
Kyle and Woody's gamer tag. From the podcast, Wings was known for his crazy tags.
By the way,
Because I like
FPS
the guy
Russia.
to have a pretty.
One of my favorite YouTube videos is him shooting. I can't remember what he was shooting. It was something that exploded, and piece of shrapnel flew right by his face, and he didn't even jump. He just slowly turned, like, it easily could have knocked him out. Such a badass video.
Big penis too.
You probably can't even find it anywhere because it's banned. Or he's not banned, but he lost all his weapons. So I don't know if he had to take down that
His career
content.
was only going up, but then he had a 1v1 Call of Duty match versus a zombies player known as Tom Syndicate.
Who?
Now, Tom Syndicate played zombies, right? He didn't even play against real people.
No,
and
he did.
Wings of Redemption was
As it
known
turns
as
out.
a Call of Duty god. So this was going to be an easy win.
I don't
for
ever remember him
Wings.
being known as a god. I just remember him being known as like a YouTuber that was pretty good.
I'm just glad they're playing, because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that would not play. That was just like,
I probably won't be on Painkiller Ready again. I broke my controller.
You broke your controller?
Yeah, keep fucking laughing.
After the devastating loss against
Hey,
Tom
throw in the
Syndicate
part of
in
him getting really
1v1
mad.
Call of Duty,
Fuck! Why the fuck you stream that shit?
Wings of Redemption's career started going into a major decline. He was no longer known as a good Call of Duty player, but even though his career was on the decline, he still had a wildly successful podcast on PKA. Until Woody's Gamertag and FPS Kyle and Wings decided to do a PKA camping trip. They were supposed to all meet in the woods and try to survive on absolutely nothing for like 48 hours. Woody's Gamertag showed up, FPS Kyle showed up, Wings did not show up. Woody and Kyle were so upset that Wings didn't show up that they kicked him off his own podcast.
Just doesn't fucking come. He just doesn't fucking come. And it's now it's just me and Woody in the woods. Now
After this, his videos stopped getting less views and he didn't even have his podcast anymore. So in order to make ends meet, he had to stream video games to make money.
Look here! Look, listen!
That's where all the good money is. Streaming video games, kids.
Then
Don't try
the
to be.
audience got to
Don't
see-
try to be in construction. Don't be an engineer. Don't try to be a doctor. Stream video games. We need more children streaming video games. That's what we need. We need a future of just people that are cracked at Fortnite 2. Okay?
The real Wings of Redemption.
I've wanted it so fucking bad.
This clip, he always sounds like a dog
Can't
every
do
time.
it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
I just want to say, before maybe it seems like we're harsh sometimes. I genuinely hope for these two to turn around. I'm more on the side of Wings. I don't know why that is. Some Wings at least feels genuine. I can never tell if Boogie is being honest with me, or if he's just kind of saying what I want to hear. Wings would tell me something that would annoy me, but he would tell me directly. Like he wouldn't try to sugarcoat it. You know what I mean?
Raging and freaking out because he lost in a video game.
done with this shit, son. I'm so done with this shit. Fucking hate Call of Duty so fucking bad.
Wings has been stuck in the last decade of a horrible loop of bullying and harassment.
In every game.
Wings and Boogie have a lot in common. First
Yeah.
of all, they're both fat, weighing in at like 400 pounds
Yeah.
each.
Morbidly obese.
Both of them had weight loss surgery.
True, that
like a
is
rubber band on
strange.
their stomach so they couldn't
Didn't Wings go to Mexico for it? I don't remember.
eat as much. They both
like he didn't get
lost a
yoinked by the
bunch of weight
cartel.
and then gained it all back. Both Wings and Boogie were some of the
Yeah.
first creators on the platform. Wings starting in 2008, Boogie starting in 2006.
Yeah, I
they
didn't
both
realize
had
Boogie
a
was that old,
thriving
man.
career, and now their careers in the pits.
One is clearly far more popular than the other. What's up, Keen?
Okay, so listen.
To be fair, though, that's because Wings, at this point, I feel like Wings overall is just as popular, maybe even more, because of the clip channels that exist because of Wings. You know what I mean? There's so many clip channels for Wings. There's not nearly as many clip channels for Boogie, and that's because Boogie really tries to make like his YouTube presence him, whereas Wings just kind of is phoning it in a lot of the time. This happens with DSP as well, where like DSP just uploads like 8 hours of footage split up across like 20 videos, and it's all just like him sucking at a game, so people have to cut up all of the parts where he's just like, I don't know, being weird or annoying. Wings is kind of that same thing, except for people are only clipping when he gets mad.
All right. Misfit Boxing is KSI's company. It's huge. It's massive. Like 8 or 10 events a year. Millions and millions of fans. And as you know, I have been setting up boxing matches behind the scenes for years. Right here on this show on Drop Alert. And currently, a bunch of my fighters over at Happy Punch fight on Misfits.
That's one thing about Keem, man. He genuinely seems to really care about this like influencer boxing stuff, like every aspect of it, you know, the entertainment side, the serious sport side, the safety side, like every side he seems to want covered.
Good relationship with them. So Mams Taylor over at Misfits
Why does he just have a
Boxing
PS5 box in the
Happy
background?
Punch, myself, to
Are you flexing a PS5 box on me right now, Keem? What the hell is this?
set
Just
up
ignore
the
his bar.
prelims for the next KSI pay-per-view event. If you don't know what prelims are, they're like the fights that you get to watch for free before the pay-per-view starts. I say yes, but I want complete creative control. And they tell me you can set up any 4 fights you want. Anyone. This is my moment. I have to break the internet. I have to set up a fight that you can't even refuse not to watch it. So of course, I go for Boogie and Wings because this...
I hope they take it seriously, man. So it's like a somewhat decent fight and not just them kind of wandering at each other and one punching slightly harder than the other. Because that would just be... We hype up these potential fights between these two locales so much because of who they are. But then when they get in the ring, if they just kind of walk at each other and go... Oh, man. Oh, God. A lot on the line.
This is so impossible. Like, this fight can never happen. There's like so many obstacles. First of all, Boogie is a giant pussy. No, he is. He's never been in a fight in his life. He's constantly apologizing. I
could see that.
I'm sorry. Like,
right.
What? The idea of him fighting someone physically? No way. It's not happening. Wings of Redemption doesn't leave his mobile home.
I can see him
he lives
fighting,
in a trailer,
though.
and he is not leaving it, all right? He was supposed to go to PKA on that camping trip. Did he show up? No. On top of that, in order to do a boxing match, you got to get approved by a doctor. You got to get your medicals done, all right? They need to make sure you're healthy enough to actually do a boxing match. These two soda drinking like whales are probably the most unhealthy people on all of YouTube. And on top of that, these guys got bullies, trolls, people that harass them on a daily basis, and their haters have been trying to get them put on a do not fly list ever since this ever started. I'm not joking. But the biggest challenge...
Why wouldn't you want to see them fight, even if you don't like them, right? Like, I'm hopping in here, I'm thinking like, Wings is an idiot, Boogie's an idiot, but I hope for them to genuinely improve. If you hate them to the point where you're like, I don't even want to see this fight, what are you doing? You don't want to see them fight each other? What are you doing?
Challenge for these two are the medicals. I needed to get these guys in shape.
True.
I started talking to them in February to make this thing happen, and I've been calling them every single day to make sure they're not drinking soda, to make sure that they're like doing some sort of cardio, that they're punching a bag. And they would tell me that they're losing weight. They would tell me that they're exercising, but I didn't believe them.
They said that
I just see it for
forever, dude.
myself.
Mike, are you rolling now?
Just hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Keem, you're a professional YouTuber, Keem. You gotta cut the beginning part where you're like, hey, are we rolling or not? You gotta cut that out, okay? I can get away with that, okay? I can get away with that. I have 1,000 subs, Keem. You have to get it together. I was about to say love him or hate him, remember? The other day, Keem posted something about everyone that ever gives me a compliment says love him or hate him beforehand.
minutes out from being the first YouTubers ever to go to Wings of Redemption's house. And let me tell you, I'm on the edge of my seat, literally driving to this thing. I don't know if I'm pulling up to a
Keem, you
mansion
sound so excited.
or a double wide.
It's a double wide.
We're on the street is we're pulling up to a double wide though.
It's a double wide.
Dude, I've never been more excited in my life. I've done a lot of things, but this might be my favorite day of all time. I'm super.
I'm playing slap knees back there. What's going on? Is that Keemstar's brother? Why do y'all have the exact same beard?
The man, the
Wings.
legend.
The Wings of Redemption.
Of Redemption. Oh my God, we're getting so close.
Bro, this is like meeting Santa for me. He's like a mythical. This is the first YouTuber I ever watched for Call of Duty. This is my hero.
A lot of people, you know.
Girl, I'm a pretty excited guy, but this This might be a top 3.
I watched Wings back in the day. I used to care about Call of Duty more than them.
The house next to it is way nicer.
Well, he said he was getting a new roof.
A new roof.
This one needs a new roof.
Yeah, this one needs one. That one is.
Are you sure this is it?
This is what it looked like when I pulled it up.
Okay.
Open the door.
But there is an exercise bike on the porch.
He does have an exercise bike.
And there's neon lights back there.
Does he go to drive out and meet Boogie? Boogie probably has PTSD from people driving out to Conway, South Carolina.
Yeah, hold on, wait. Be serious for a second. Be cool. I don't want him to know. Yeah, what's up, Wings?
Yeah, it's just a double wide on a foundation. It looks fine.
Photo, like right off the bat.
Can I get a picture? He does want to punch your face.
He's got the bag set up, dude. It looks like it's been out here.
Boogie's basically been saying that, you know, he's definitely going to win this, that you can't stand up more than 45 seconds.
That's a lot.
These are 2-minute rounds. Are you going to make it through these rounds easy as far as conditioning?
The first
Conditioning,
one, yeah.
dude. Yo, hit the bag.
I figured, you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I figured the first one is going to be, I'm going to be exhausted by the end of the first round. And then
I hope y'all don't have a heart attack. I really hope that doesn't happen, man. I'm a little worried.
Yeah, a lot of clenching, a lot of hugs.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that.
But honestly, I'm hoping to get it out.
Yeah, let me see him hit the bag. All right, here we go. Okay.
He's amazing.
He's not hitting the hardest. You know what I mean? I feel like a man of his size, you know, I know it takes a lot of force. But I feel like that force, like that, there's a lot. I feel like I should be seeing more movement from the bag, you know? How that's got to be an 80 to 100 pound bag? It can't be more than that. There's no way. Maybe it is. I don't know. I am liking the footwork though. I did not expect that much footwork. By the way, I just want to say, I know there's going to be somebody who's like, oh, but he's just practicing. You don't want to hit it as hard as possible whenever you're Listen, I'm just going to say this right now. If you know that somebody's recording you, amp it up a little bit. Because people, the average person, is the only thing they're going to be doing. And this is one thing that, like, the boxing people have not learned. They'll always be like, he's mainly practicing his footwork. And he's not hitting the bag as hard as he can because he doesn't want to tire himself out. He's just trying to see his blah, 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 blah. Listen, if you're a YouTuber, you know, if you know the camera's going to be on you for 20 seconds, smack the shit out of that bag. Test the warranty. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, okay? And then you can go back to just practicing your speed because you don't want to wear yourself out. You know, your lats are going to be on fire if you do that. You could really mess up your forearms, your wrists. I get it. But for the show, right? Just let's get it right the first time.
Oh, shit. Pretty quick on the jab, too.
Okay, we're getting better. Okay, we're not getting...
Ooh, there's some power in these.
Honestly? Okay, he's looking a little better here.
Cardio.
Looking like there's more power back there.
I would not want to be hit with these things.
Actually?
Power on those shots. Oh, shit.
Better than expected.
Hey, bro, it's tough to throw shots for life.
I'm wondering if he's going to be able to keep his hands up though in a round though, because that's where people don't realize how annoying that gets. Keeping your hands up near your face.
Chin down. There it comes. All right. 1, 2.
Why are you doing this fight? Why did you agree to it?
You want the honest answer?
Yeah.
Money.
The honest answer is savings. Like I want my savings is not where I want it to be, and I want more money to put into savings. Like I don't want to get into the strategy of it.
Don't tell us your strategy. Just what? Round 1, round 2, KO, TKO. You toss him out of the ring. How you feeling?
It's going to be a knockout. It's either going to be a TKO or a knockout. It all depends. But most likely, I figure the ref's going to stop it.
I don't know, man.
I don't hit hard enough to put Boogie completely out. But I hit hard enough to put him down. And like, you know, can Boogie get up? I mean, Boogie's 48 years old. You know, he's on disability of his life.
Hold on, actual valid point. I was about to say there's no way either of you knock each other out. You probably just kind of get lazy towards the later rounds. But if one of them does get knocked down, there's a good chance they won't get back up. Even if they're not knocked out, it'll just be too much of an ordeal.
You know, he's probably got some type of arthritis.
He does have arthritis,
like if I put him down
right?
once, can he get up in 10 seconds?
Boogie's the one with arthritis, I believe.
For all you that said Wings of Redemption ain't gonna do it,
it's happening.
it's getting done.
Yo, the idea of signing a contract from Game sounds spooky. Listen. Oh, that sounds scary, man. Contract singed.
Now
Keem, please. Keem, you're a millionaire, please. Does anyone know how much money Keem makes? He's got to make it. He's got to be a millionaire, right? We gotta get an editor on this. That's it. Contract singed.
it's all up to Boogie 2988, Arkansas.
It does give off a classic YouTube vibe, though.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're now at the site of the
Arkansas,
pistol
yeah.
shot.
The scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime.
Literally, it was a
We
crime.
are talking about Mountain Dew drinking Boogie 2988.
I smell it on your breath.
My God, that's it!
Yeah, that's it.
That is it.
This is gonna be fun.
Yo, who's this guy in the camera? We gotta focus. Get him to focus more on the house. Oh, I guess you don't want to show the address. Never mind. I'm stupid. I just almost condoned the doxing of Boogie 2988.
And he pulled out a gun from like the 1800s.
Dude,
he was gonna rob a stagecoach with it.
Let's see where he shot.
Oh my God, he shot at a neighborhood.
Yeah, he did.
Mike, look, he shot the gun that way. And
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Killed someone.
He was in the suburbs, my guy. He literally just shot stuff. Okay, I'm hearing some shots. Okay, now I'm telling you right now, Wings punches looked better on the pads, okay? It looked like there was a bit more force behind him. It looked less, just, you know what I mean? These are fat guy punches. Especially that jab. That jab's a little, he's like hitting a jab sideways. I don't know what's going on there.
We got that.
Yeah, he's got that. Why is he hitting pizza boxes?
Hey, Wings.
Do top twice.
Finish my pizza.
Blow his mind.
Now I'm ready for wings.
I'll say this, bro. Even for these short clips, there's no way it can be that easy for them to move when they're like this obese. So credit where credit's due. Just watching him punch those boxes at his weight, I would expect fully for him to not want to talk for the next 5 minutes afterwards. And maybe they cut it, so that's what happened. But him being able to be like, I'm ready for your Wings, seems crazy to me. He's standing so close to the bag. Now you gotta dodge it when it comes back at you. That's the cool thing about those ones is when you punch
Because
forward,
this is two 400-pound men who have...
That's why I like those bags. They never do it. People just will get hit. The amount of times I see people, it comes back at them and they just bump into it.
Effectively, I'm sorry, Jordy, but we've effectively ruined our own lives. We've ruined our own bodies, right? We've ruined our own careers. And this is us fighting for our lives, fighting for our careers, fighting for our respect, fighting for ourselves. I mean, there's a back.
Man, he really is an authentic geek, man. He's
That's
got
not why either of us is doing this.
all his magic stuff.
Okay? It really
Board
comes
games.
down to the fact that I think you're going to see two desperate men who are desperate for relevance, desperate to get better, desperate to get healthy, desperate to be better people fighting it out in that ring. That's why I'm doing it. That's, and if I have to go through Jordy to get to a better life, if I have to go through Jordy to get stronger, to get better, to get healthier.
See, I don't believe really any of this. I really hope that he means this, but I feel like I've heard him give this speech where it's like, I'm going to turn my life around with this. And it's just like, I just don't believe that you fighting Wings of Redemption is going to be the thing that turns it around. There's been, I feel like, bigger events in your life. I mean, you paid for a very expensive surgery.
I'm going right through them. It's taken every ounce of.
I just don't believe him. Is that Mountain Dew Zero?
To actually go through with this. My brain
Oh, it is. I see the 0 calories.
This is scary.
I was about to say, Keem, he's breaking the rule.
There's no backing out, right? I'm going through with it. And when I go through with it, I hope I earn some community respect. But I think the respect that I'm really going to earn is mine. That's who needs to learn a little bit of respect. Right? Like, that's the thing that I've always been afraid of, man. I've been afraid of doing dangerous things. I've been afraid of doing crazy things. I sought comfort.
But not shooting a gun into, that's a pretty dangerous thing, is walking out your door and shooting a gun up into the air when you live in a neighborhood. I mean, I guess it's just dangerous for other people.
And that comfort became my prison. Right?
Right?
I've not been taking the risks that a human is supposed to take.
Hey, man, most of us are like that. Boogie, don't worry about it.
And if you die in that ring,
then what a way to go, man. Right? Like, we all want to die fighting. We all want to die a warrior. We all want to die fighting for our health, our life.
if he dies in that ring, this then becomes one of the most badass clips in the world. I hope he does it. But that would be so insanely badass for them to be like, he really did it. He meant it. He was genuine about this one, guys.
You gotta die of something. Would it be better to die in the ring or die in one of these fucking chairs sitting around this house playing video games? What's the better way to go? If I have to die, it'll be a part of YouTube legacy to die in that ring.
That would be cool.
Moment of truth.
Is he actually reading it?
Got the contract.
Did you guys get lawyers?
I get all this legal shit. I don't even know what you need to say. Tom's excited. I get paid if I sign this. That's what I get. That's what I get paid.
Okay, classic Boogie. Classic Boogie. I get paid if I sign this. Didn't read it. Okay, they got signed correct this time. The other time it said contract cinched.
Versus Wings of Redemption. It's happening, people.
So look, I go to Wings and Boogie's house. They're both exercising. They both actually lost weight. And they both signed the contract. And I'm going to be honest. Look, I had fun at both of their houses. We've had some laughs. Roll it.
Wings, were you doing donuts with that chair? Like, what is that circle right there?
I used to have my setup over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, I could have sworn the door was the other direction.
That's from just years of gaming.
That's so intense.
I need to know what created that motion.
Gentlemen, he's been doing donuts in this thing. How many chairs have you gone through?
2.
2? That's it?
2.
What's the brand, by the way?
This is a Serta. iWork Comfort. It's a 24-hour chair. It costs about $800.
Damn.
They need to
You
sponsor.
gotta get a Herman Miller, man.
Put a hole in the goddamn.
Same price.
That was the old chair.
Some of the best chairs in the world.
I remember when I threw the old chair away. I went through. Somebody said I've had relationships that didn't last as long and was as strong as that
chair. What is all this?
This is my haunted house stuff. You see this out every year, man. We got a boogeyman #1. We got.
Wait, what did you say? You see this out every year?
This is my haunted house stuff. You see this out every year, man.
I'll see this out.
We got a boogeyman #1. We got boogeyman #2. We got Pumpkinhead. We got all the tombstones. Wait.
Boogie, why is there a hole in your ceiling?
Oh, cause my ex-wife fell through it. Yeah, she was up there doing attic stuff, you know. And
was she hiding up there with the guy she was fucking?
Yeah, she was hiding up there with McJuggernuggets. You remember that? You know, she was like, can I get a little head?
He's doing it.
That felt too real for me.
Kelly doesn't fall over in the wheelbarrow. Thank you.
Got a flat tire.
I was about to say, if that tire's flat, it's gonna be
It
impossible.
looks like you're pulling the kayak.
Hold the wheelbarrow. Dude, you try this.
So
Did he try it?
You're shadow boxing?
Huh? No, man. I'm hunting flies, buddy.
Why?
Cause flies got wings.
His like side punch is so strange. He like does this like weird thing. He's just gonna hit wings with the side of his palm.
It's a dead limb. People know that.
That's gonna be Boogie's bone.
What just happened?
See, that's the real training right there. Playing like throw of the fight on the quest.
You get hit for real though.
What? I get hit for real in this thing. Ow! Stop! Stop! Stop!
He just doesn't turn it off. Oh, now we go.
Sean, I don't know if you guys know this. I weigh 220 pounds. This thing underneath me weighs over 3.
You weigh 220 pounds? There's no way.
350 pounds.
Oh, look at her bouncing too. She's excited. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's Keem's wife.
Lower,
Or girlfriend or
lower.
whatever.
Oh, we ain't breaking ribs today. There we go.
I can't even feel your ribs.
They're in there somewhere.
Are you sure?
110%.
I seen the video of Callie hitting you with the pads, but she didn't have gloves on.
Yeah, it's impromptu. I seen Boogie's bullshit ass video, and he's all like, "I'm gonna knock you out one punch," and I'm like, "Oh,
Right.
you never been in a fight in your life."
All right, let's see it. Let's see it. It's go time.
Man, he is a shape. He is a shape of sorts. That is wild. That's unfortunate. That's that gamer posture. It's literally just slightly you know that meme of like, this is what they say gamers are going to look like in 20 years or something, and it's literally this posture, a dent in the head up here, which you can kind of see he's got one. I mean, that headset really takes a toll on the dome, you know what I mean? But add a couple 100 pounds, that was weak. I like the jump, the power.
How you like your wings?
What do you mean?
How you like your wings?
I like them dead.
How you like your wings?
Vegetable cheese.
How you like your wings?
Yo, who is this guy?
Your wings?
Spicy
No,
channel.
This is the amazing training.
What are you doing?
Okay, so we still have a major obstacle in our way. They're medicals. They need to pass a medical exam.
How do I turn this up?
They have to take a physical of some sort?
Did you pass your medicals?
Yeah, I passed.
Yes! Did Boogie reach out to you at all?
No, yes.
I'm gonna call him right now. Good shit, Wings. Good shit, Wings.
Bro, end the call. Damn, he's really excited by this. Keem is genuinely very excited by this.
Bill,
Did you pass your medicals?
I passed my medicals.
You passed!
Yes, eye doctor approved. Doctor approved. We got it.
He's got the Disney I'm Becoming a Princess music playing in the background.
Fucking God! It's happening! Wings passed his too! Wings passed his too! They passed!
That's great.
They passed!
I thought you wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh my God. Alright, I'm gonna call you back.
Okay, awesome.
Your boy got all his medicals done. Who's bookmarking this? Were you insane? Eye doctor approved, medical examiner approved, dentist approved. Dentist approved. Interesting. Oh yeah, he has veneers. Do those break really easily? Are they veneers? There's something. This is gonna be wild. I mainly worry about like the blood work. Get you guys doing a physical, but I guess whatever you need. There's a contract. There's lawyers involved. Who knows?
The Happy Punch prelims will be streamed on Misfit Boxing YouTube channel absolutely free. The first fight is Zuckles versus a mystery opponent. Then, of course, we have Archie, a Fortnite player, versus Nestor, who is like this family channel.
I was gonna say, I don't know either of those people.
You know Corn from Twitter?
I know Corn.
Fighting Unibear.
Bro, Twitter, the Twitter sphere of people that just post the same jokes. I think Corn is one of the first, but then there's about 50 other accounts that copy Corn. I could be wrong. Who's the OG, and then who's the one that yoinks all the memes and reposts them every other week?
Steve Will Do It from Nelk is singing the national anthem.
Okay.
And then Boogie 2988 versus Wings of Redemption. I'm doing the boxing commentary along with Mams Taylor.
Genuinely, the most excited for Wings versus Boogie. Ooh, Gideon's going to be there.
For Misfit, Pack God, and Gideon. Again, this is streamed absolutely free for you to watch on Misfit Boxing YouTube channel. And it's going to start at 5 p.m. local time or noon Eastern in the United States. So get out your phone, set a reminder. You will not want to miss this.
It's like a Disney movie. I don't know, man. I'm thinking like you compare the two right next to each other, it looks like there's a split second where Boogie needs to think, whereas like Wings is on autopilot, ready to kill mode. You understand? We getting wholesome, Keem? He's doing a deep squat there. I wanted to see what
The history
game.
with me is I didn't show up to the camping trip, which I've showed up to everything else. I've always put it this way. I literally flew to Mexico and paid a man that doesn't speak English to cut my stomach out.
You could do more damage to that back, and that back
He did go
is
to Mexico.
well known. You could end up having a stroke or heart attack. You get punched in the chest. You can create a clot. There's all kinds of things that can happen here. Why are you doing this? And the reason I'm doing this is because it is dangerous, right? Like, that's the thing that I've always been afraid of, man.
we were doing.
You should have cut the "I'll die in that ring." There's no other way I'd rather go.
I work with him. He's putting in the work. Like, he's hitting the pads hard. Pads hard. He basically says it doesn't matter. He's knocking you out.
Oh, with what? I mean, like the dude's got arthritis in his fucking hips.
What is all this?
This is my haunted house stuff. You see this out every year, man.
I wish he could last as long and was as strong as that chair.
What are you on Pornhub or something?
No, man. I'm checking Twitter. You know me.
There's no way. There's no way he's rocking a 720p monitor. Maybe he's blind. Why your font so big? This man is nearly blind. Also, I feel like I have better lighting than him. What is going on here, man? You got money. You can't buy a monitor stand?
Oh, man. I'm checking Twitter. You know me.
Because, like, I don't care if the YouTube thing works out or not. Like, honestly, it was great. It was a good experience in life. I wouldn't change it. But if I have to move on and do something else, it is what it is.
I'll be honest with you. One of the things I'm fighting for here is this collection, man. I don't want to lose some of the cool shit that I have.
Ladies
Forget
and
it.
gentlemen, Drama Alerts and Happy Punch presents Boogie 2988 Wings of Redemption.
Hey, announcer guy clearly has it for wings. He's betting on that one. 800 pounds. Whew. Hey, who we mama, baby? I'm still saying, wings all day. Wings all day. Sorry, Boogie. Wings all day. I hope you don't die in the ring. I mean that. That sounded like maybe I didn't mean it. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope y'all both have a good fight, and y'all both, regardless of winning, losing, living, dying, you turn your life around. I don't expect it from either of you, but I hope that's what's going to happen.